A remote lodge on Namibia's Skeleton Coast is where Andrew Thompson finds a welcome escape from civilization. He takes us there in an incredible travel story. In a one-on-one interview with Leandra Engelbrecht, South African star Gail Mabalane talks about the character who has made a new Netflix series go where she's never been as an actress. Daléne Fourie searches for a wine story in Wellington and soon finds one. I hope you enjoy this weekend's collection of stories. Entertainment. Herman Gail Mabalane's lead role in Netflix's Invisible took 10 years to produce. By Leandra Engelbrecht Since her television debut, Gail Mabalane has played roles ranging from stylish fashion editor on The Wild, singer Stella on The Road, a black diamond in Rockville, and Thandeka, a mother searching for her missing daughter in Blood and Water. Her first lead role in Unseen, Mabalane gives an authentic, raw performance. She plays Zenzi Mwale in a 6-part detective thriller based on the Netflix Turkish series Fatma, produced by Özgür Önurme. Mabalane. The character is described as an ordinary domestic worker who searches for her missing husband but encounters powerful and violent criminals. Read the first chapter of Black Gnodde's new book, The Theory of Everything. By the Black Gnodde, Mimi lives a life constrained by the demands of her genius older brother. Art is a respected mathematics professor whose every move is dictated by his determination to solve a math problem notorious for its routine and complexity. When Mimi decides to find love, Art does the only logical thing: she develops a rigid mathematical algorithm to help her. But then Mimi meets the unpredictable friend. Here's what it's like to stay at Shipwreck Lodge in Namibia, where the rooms resemble stranded boats. By Andrew Thompson Flying into Shipwreck Lodge in Namibia, which is the most convenient way to arrive, given complete isolation, is an astonishing yet spectacular experience. Depending on your starting point, you'll likely be gliding over landscapes of Namibia for more than an hour, gawking at effortlessly changing scenes from city to savanna, rutted canyons and endless towering sand dunes. At best, from a civilizational standpoint, your aerial view might have given you the opportunity to see a small, possibly nomadic, village. Or perhaps a desolate lodge at the foot of a high mountain. Or desolate road that cuts through a sandy desert floor that turns into glow on the horizon. And you may have wondered more than once how the kind of luxury tourism for which Shipwreck Lodge is famous can exist so far from anywhere. If we're going to talk about wine, we need to talk about Wellington. By Daléne Fourie, a hot summer day in Wellington is no different than a cold winter day in Wellington. The extremities of the two make you bow down. If you are trembling a lot, you should take a deep breath to accept cold, and do the same for heat. You have be one with him, drink a boiling coffee to somehow relax, make the inside even warmer than the outside. No complaints. It's just sitting indifferently in a dark room with ceiling fans spinning at the height of afternoon heat and waiting for it to pass. Why don't people talk more about Wellington? How do women hold key to designing the cars of future? By Lance Branquinho Mechanical engineering has always been the core technical discipline in automotive R&D. Vehicles have structure, wheels and engines, many moving parts. The R&D labs that develop the cars and their components have traditionally been a boys' club, with secret access entries and non-disclosure agreements. But virtual technical excellence has become increasingly important in automobile design and engineering. The cars of the future will become more dependent on integrated software engineering. This is the kind of technical development women have proven to be brilliant. Music that moves you how the right track can improve your workout. By Nikita Coetzee At. One point in life, before the COVID-19 pandemic, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights were my favorites because those were the nights I took boxing fitness classes. We had multiple instructors, they were all amazing. But on the days joined I always crossed my fingers, secretly hoping that would find a particular instructor there. The truth is, they were no different from the other trainers' routines. The intensity same, the difficulty level was just as high, and so amount of pain I found myself in a day or two later. So what was different? Why did I turn to Sam's classes? What made me work harder and enjoy them more? Music. The Last of Us star Pedro Pascal talks about his long road fame and why fierce relationships the night he was told the role that would take his fame to a new level, took a sleeping pill calm down. The actor fell to the ground while waiting for news from his directors. But the pill was so effective that he couldn't remember what they had told him the next morning. Highlights at 2023 Franschhoek Literary Festival. Reservations are now open to public for 2023 Franschhoek Literary Festival, which takes place May 19th to 21st in historic town of Western Cape. Diet and depression. Sometimes it's not what you eat but what you don't eat. Eating the right foods can help manage depression. Helen Foster takes a look at the scientific evidence.